Hi everybody, thanks for joining me today. Today I'm going to be doing a request. This one was from Fashion Frenzy 101, and she had requested something using the skulls from the new set of Bundle Monster plates. So today we're going to be featuring the Bundle Monster plate number 211, and we're going to use that skull there. The color that I have on this nail right now is not showing up well in camera at all. I totally wish that I could get this to do it right, but I've tried different lighting and it isn't happening. Anyway, it's this color from Hard Candy. The color is called Frenzy. And in the camera, it's showing almost a grayish green teal, but it is a very fresh, bright type of teal. In fact, if you kind of look at the way it's shimmering in here, that's probably closer to the way it looks in real life. But anyways, so that is what we've got on here, and this is really just one thick coat of this Frenzy color. This stuff I get at Walmart because I know people will ask. And then what we're going to do is do a little bit of gradient on this nail using two colors. First, I'm going to use this gray color from Rimmel 60-second Gray Matter. It says they're right on the front. And then I'm going to use just a little bit of my Whirlwind White from Sally Hansen Insta-Dry. But any gray and white polish that you've got is fine. What we're going to do is just putting a little bit of gray on a small piece of cosmetic sponge. I've taken regular cosmetic sponge wedges and I've just cut them into small pieces. And we're going to do a gradient starting at one of the top corners. I'm just going to start here and kind of work my way across at an angle. And then what I'm doing is once I've got that gray, let's see if you can see that a little bit better there. I'm going to add some white onto the sponge. Can you see that? Okay. And then a little bit of gray at the same time, just so that the two colors will sort of mix together. Okay, and then I'm going to, putting the white towards the upper part of the corner, I'm going to dab that in a little bit. See that? It looks really bright right now, but then I can go back over it with the gray and create a nice gradient effect. See that? And then I can go back over it, because I really don't want the tip to be white. I want it to be a very pastel gray. But I need the white to sort of lighten it up so that it goes from the teal to a darker gray to a lighter gray. If you want to use two different color grays to achieve that, that's great. In fact, I tapped that just a couple too many times and now it's starting to pull it up. So anyway, that is our gradient. And let me focus this a little bit closer and see if you can see this a little bit. Okay, so here it is, a little bit better, closer up. I have a little bit more white. I just sort of fixed it up so that my gradient looks like this. I don't want it to be perfect. I want it to have a little bit of splotchiness. That actually will work in the favor of this design. So go ahead and get your gradient and then give it a minute to dry or so, and then you move on to the stamping. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and do the stamping. We are going to stamp that using Konad Special Polish in black. Actually, I keep switching sides here. The nice thing is once you do the gradient with a sponge, it doesn't take that long to dry, so we really didn't have to wait too long for that. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to place a skull sort of down here at an angle. See? And then we're going to do another one. Okay, then I'm going to place that one kind of at the top. And it's okay if he goes off the end just a little bit. See that? Okay? Then what we're going to do is we are going to use a little bit of a lining polish. This is one from LA Colors, the Art Deco. It's just a black lining polish. And I'm just going to take that along the bottom line, and I'm going to do just a couple of small curvy lines, just to sort of give the bottom section just a little bit of extra personality. Okay? And then what I'm going to do is take just a small amount of that same polish, drop it on my plate, and then going in with a dotting tool, I'm going to take some polish and just create a few small dots in whatever pattern you want, you know, 3, 4, 5 dots, maybe one up here. Okay, just to sort of fill in that space. And then I'm also going to, even though these skulls have hollow eyes, I actually am going to put a, let me make sure I'm in camera here, and put a little dot down at the bottom of each eyeball. Because I think it sort of brings those guys to life. I think they're kind of more fun that way. I'm going to do the same thing to this one. Boop. Aren't they fun that way? I just think they're hilarious. Let me go ahead and give this just a minute to dry so that these dots don't smudge when I top coat. I'll put a layer of top coat on it and come back and show you the final look. Okay, so here it is. I've put a layer of Sash Fête over the top. So now everything has smoothed out. The dots are nice and smooth, and then there's a nice shine to it, as you can see. But that is your final look. It's kind of a fun way to play with the skulls. I hope you like it. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.